Hello everyone, this is Irene Yoga with the Vinyasa Flow. So I will lead you today into Vinyasa Flow. So please take it easy or maybe step up into the practice depending of your level of practice. If you practice with a personal trainer or maybe you have you're on the beginning of the journey, so please taking your time to explore, maybe pause the video if you wish to spend more time in each pose. We'll start the practice in any comfortable sitting position with the legs crossing. Relax the hands on the knees and just spend a few more moments to tune into the breathing. And take inhale through the nose and relax the air out through the nose. Start to set the intention for the practice ahead. Start to notice how you feel today. It's not a goal. When you're ready, relax the hands into the mat. And a nice long inhale, a nice long exhale. Lengthening the crown of the head. Engage your abdominal muscles to keep your spine long. And stay with the breathing today into the flow. So from the next inhale, a nice long exhale, settle in, roll the knees a little bit up and start to extend the legs forward. First, maybe moving into the knees, bend one leg, bend another, and I would choose to bend the right leg. Leave the sole of the feet closer along to the left leg. And if you want to protect the knee, you can place a pillow underneath of the knee. Otherwise, relaxing the toes to the left side, spread the fingers, take your body very long, nice and steady. Breathing in, breathe out, start to get a first twist to the left side. Take the right hand on top to the left leg, pull the shoulders away and gently invite the twist. No very deep twist, just to wake up the core, wake up the side body. Come back into the center and try to twist to the other side. Take the other hand on top, twist to the back of the room, look back and really nice to lengthening the spine and keep your body long into the twist. Breathing in, breathe out, let's come back into the center. We'll take a few rotations into the shoulders back. And rotate nice and gentle, feeling all this movement of the shoulder blades. Nice. If you want to rotate on the other side, just there now to rotate your shoulders forward and back. Again, don't lose your lower core. Lower core is engaged. Taking more time if you want, and now extend your hands to the side. Take this time the right arms over the sky, look up and start to lean to the left side. Start to maintain the shoulders away from your ears and pull your chest up to the ceiling. If it's available, you can look up and opening the chest up. Leave the sit bones grounded and come back to the center. And moving to the other side. So extend this time the left arm, look up, maintain your spine long, and now with exhale twist and bend to the other side. So moving to the right side. Don't go very deep in this side body, but start now to opening the side part of our body. Come back into the center. And just move here the right knee up and down a few times, checking with the hips. Checking with the glutes, moving up and down, play with the movement, and extend this leg, and now bend the other. So the same, we're moving to the other side. This time I bend the left leg. Again, if you need to leave the leg a little bit high, please do. Otherwise, lengthening the crown of the head. Extend now the body and get a twist this time to the right side, placing the left arms on top to the extending leg and just looking back to the room. Take inhale through the nose. And come back into the center. Maintain your core, so stay with your core engaged when you do this. And coming to the other side. Nice. When you're ready, we'll bring the body back into the twist later, but at the moment we'll come back into the center. Take your hands next to your body and extend the left arms up, look up, and again we'll move to the right side, looking up into the ceiling, and pull the chest up to the sky. Inhale through the nose and gentle exhale the air out. Come back to the center and switch sides. We'll start to extend the arms up, moving to the left side. Get the space to the other side. Bring the hands into the center and we'll rotate the shoulders back first. So bring the shoulders into your ears, down, back and forward. Maybe you notice some clicking, maybe some movements. Take the rotation of the shoulders forward. Stay with the breathing and connect with the sensation of your shoulders. Relax the fingertips into your mat. Stay with the lower core engaged and start to move the left knee up and down a few times. Notice the movement from the hip, not from the knee. So you don't need to go very high with this movement, just relaxing, and extend the left leg forward. Extend arms over the sky, long. Take inhale through the nose and exhale, bring the palms into the center. With exhale, we'll take in 2 more times like this, breathing in. Roll the shoulders up, look up, and exhale, bringing the palms back into the center. Breathing in, nice long extend. Look up and bring the hands back into the center. Place the hands behind, popping the chest out, really stretching the shoulders up, feeling all the front body stretch, pointing the toes, get a nice stretch, look up. Bend the legs if you wish. If you can't have your legs straight, that's okay. Place the hands underneath of the knees, lift one knee and another, cross your ankles, bring your heels closer to your sit bones and see if you can roll your body over your ankles and just coming into tabletop position. Settle into your tabletop position, the palms under the shoulders, spreading your fingers, tucking the toes and the knees hips apart. We'll release the spine even longer and the hips by preparing some cow stretch. So drop the chest and look up and take nice oxygen into your lungs. With exhale, start to curve the spine and gentle bring the chin into the chest. Perform a few more times here, maybe moving tiny bit back and forth. Just explore this movement. But in general, when you drop the chest, you inhale. When you curve the spine, you exhale. Notice your hips, your shoulders, your head. Nice long inhale, look up. And again, feeling your palms, so the palms should detach the mat. Now, from here we'll warm up a little bit a wrist. So bring your fingers inwards. And if you can't do it like this, you can leave your hands forward, but see if you can bring your fingertips a little bit inwards and a very gentle start to leave your arms straight and take some rotation. So we warm up the wrist and feeling the heels of your palms, your knuckles and your fingertips, nice control. So allow your arms to be straight. And take the rotation on the other side when you're ready and start to move your fingers on the other side. So the wrists facing each other, the fingers display to the side. The palms can stay on the mat or maybe go outside of the mat. And again, with the arms straight, you start to rotate the shoulders in one direction or the other. Maybe taking on the other side and again. Notice the distribution of your weight on your palms, left and right, and the palms stay nice and still. And come back into neutral spot, into tabletop, pushing the hands into the mat, tucking the toes and lift your knees up and start to bring into first down dog. So start to feel the breathing in and out through the nose. Leave your heels up, bend the knees and just start to check in your first down dog, the chest closer to the knees. And take a moment to arrive in the pose. Remind your intention for the class. You are in control. So bend one leg, bend another. Be free to take any modification. if you want. So the gain is not to place the heels down into the mat. The gain is to actually lengthen the spine and sit bones up. Take time to tiptoe the legs all the way between your hands, maybe lifting your wrist, finding your elbows, and relax the head, moving side to side. Get loose here. Leave the crown of the head heavy down. Release the hands. Just maintain the legs bent. Relax the hands down. And when you're ready, start to curl your body all the way up into a nice long body. When you reach up, extend your arms over the sky, looking and checking the hands on the front, and exhale here. Again, stay with a gentle bend in the knees and place your hands down into your mat. When you're ready, stepping the right leg back and take the left leg back and come back into down dog. Bend one leg, bend another. Again, maybe taking the foundation. Maybe again take a moment to checking your down dog, looking on your knees. Take your chest closer to the knees and spread your fingers nice and wide. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. Keep the foundation nice and active. Spread your fingers. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. Draw the ribs in, hip bones up. Top of the legs engage and softening gentle. The back of your knees will prepare the twist. So prepare to take the right arms to touch the left leg. Maybe if you've been practicing this for a while and you might find the ankle. Maybe you find the heels. And prepare to inhale. With exhale, we're looking underneath to the left armpit. Bend the right arms and pull the shoulder away from your ears. Stay with the core engaged, stay with a steady breathing. And when you're ready, we'll move to the other side. So take the right palms down and moving to the other leg. So take the left arm, gentle touch the left leg. Maybe a little bit down into the knee or ankle, maybe the heels, and again pulling underneath to the other side. Bend gentle the left elbow. Relax the neck. Take inhale and exhale. Just bend the knees and we'll prepare to take a child pose, or if you have any injury in your knees or maybe any restriction, you can take a puppy pose. You can allow your hips up, or maybe relaxing the toes and sit down into your heels. Activate your shoulders away from your ears and lift your elbows up. Stay with a few breathing here in this down dog. So lift your body up into your down dog. Think about your foundation again. Lift the right leg back. So we'll extend the back leg. So right leg is back, pushing in the heel. Leave your toes facing down the ceiling. So just pay attention on the right hip. The right hip is not up, is down. So the right hip is down into the mat, pushing back into the heel. Start to gently walk your hands to the left leg. Maintain the back leg long and coming into variation of the warrior 3. On the back of the mat, maybe tiny bit of bending the standing leg. Take a steady breathing. And if you feel stable, start to gently lift the chest, lift the back leg, bend the back leg and bring the knee to the chest. Lift your body up and we'll prepare straight away to the 3 pose to the right leg. So bend the right leg, the toes can be down into the mat, the sole of the feet can stay along to the calf muscles, or maybe all the way up to the pubic bones. Try to avoid the knee. Stabilize. Place your hands on your hips, or maybe place the palms into the prayer position. Relax the shoulders away. And pelvis forward and the knee back to open more the hip. Take a few more breathing like this. Again, checking with the breathing. Place your hands on the hips. Only come back exactly where you come from. So extend the right leg back. Maintain the right leg back on the back of the mat. And again, start to walk your hands exactly where you come from the front of the mat, coming on the three-legged dog, nice and tall. Exhale, bring the knee into your chest, holding to the chest, checking this knee very close, and in your ability, step the right leg between your hands. You can take many steps, maybe one step, and prepare to place the left knee down into the mat and ensure the toes are tucked in. You can protect the back knee with a towel or the paddle. And if you feel stable, you extend the hands up. Reach up and pull the belly. It's not a back bend. To make this foundation nice and active, pull the front heel back. So really relaxing the shoulders. And so again, the front heel is back and the back knee is forward. And this is how you feel, so no dumping into the mat. Interlock the fingers on the top, bend your elbows and move your arms forward. Bend a little bit into your elbows and prepare from here to get a twist to the right side. Maintain the shoulders away and the collarbones away so you don't collapse it into the front of your chest. You're opening your chest. Extend your hands. So extend the left arm forward, right arm's back. And really stay with the arms where they are. And now inhale and start to move forward. Place the left arms down into the mat and extend the right arms up. Get a little twist. Notice your hips again. Hips should be parallel with the mat. Place your hands, framing the front leg. If you can place the hands down, and maybe place the hands on the block. Walk your hands back and start to extend the back of the right leg. Breathe nice and long. Pull the shoulders away. And when you're ready, we'll start to walk the hands all the way forward. Lift the back knee. Step the leg back. Checking briefly your plank, you can draw from the top. I like to place the knee down. Exhale here. Bring the body all the way down into the mat. Remain down this time or moving to Sphinx pose. So maybe shuffle the hips back. The elbows under the shoulders. Place your palms facing down and start to push your mat away from the fingers to the elbows. Look forward, relax the shoulders away. Place the hands next to the chest, tuck in the toes. Now start to pushing in your hands, lift your body up into nice long down dog. Bend one leg, bend another, looking on your knees. Settle back into your down dog. Breathing long through the nose, release the air out through the mouth. Looking on your knees, draw the chest closer to the knees, but maintain your pelvis, lower pelvis active. Take the other leg, left leg back, really pushing into imaginary wall. No lift too much high. Toes facing down the ceiling. Create 90 degrees between your legs. Pushing the imaginary wall behind, really activating. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Stay with the back leg long. Inhale and exhale here. Really push the leg back. This is again variation of three-legged dog. We'll do the same thing. So bring the knee, maybe pointing the toes down. Lift your body all the way up. Place your hands on your hips and prepare straight away into tree pose. The toes can stay down. The sole of the feet can stay on the calf muscle or maybe inside up to the legs. Place your hands into the prayer position and again pull the shoulders away. Push the pelvis forward, draw the knee back, activate and open the hip. Feel rooting down into the standing leg, calming the mind. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll come back exactly where you come from. Place your hips, place on the hands on your hips. Bring the knee forward and start to extend the back leg all the way. Maybe you want to place your hands, maybe placing the leg back and really opening the chest up. Walk your hands into three-legged dog, pushing the heel behind. Nice and long breathing in. And breathe out. Bring the knee into the chest, stepping between your hands in your ability. Place the back knee down. Again, you can protect the back knee. Take a moment to settle in, the knee on top of your ankle. Tuck in the back toes, and when you're ready, you extend your arms over the head. Remember, this is not a back bend, so I'm not moving forward. I'm draw the knee, the navel in, and the front heel back to the mat and the back knee forward. So this is the feeling, the activation. And again, roll, interlock the fingers, bring the fingers forward like you hold a big ball in front of your chest. And now start to prepare for the twist to the left side. So bring your hands and twist to the left side. Nice opening the chest. Inhale. And stay in the twist, but extend the hands. So right arms go forward, left arms go back, shoulders away from the ears. Maintain the twist, maintain your arms and start to move forward. Place this time the right arms back and extend the left arms up, opening the chest up to the ceiling and spread the fingers. Push the mat away. Look down. Frame the front leg. And again, preparing to extend the front leg. Extending in your ability. Again, remember this Vinyasa Flow. It's quite into modification and adjustment. It can be easy or it can be hard, depending how you want to approach it. Not aiming to bring very straight legs. Again, you need to feel yourself, the front leg, the back of the legs extend. Come forward. Leave the back knee. And now really step back into your plank. Bring your heels on top of your ball of the feet, coming a little bit forward. Engage the knees touching. Pushing the shoulders on top of your wrists. Really doming the spine. Suck the belly in. And a nice long inhale. You move forward. You can take the knees down. Maybe drawing here the knees all the way into Cobra or Upper Dog. And release the body all the way down. Coming one more time into Sphinx pose. So take the shoulders again on top of your elbows. Pull the shoulders away and opening your chest. Take a few more moments and just come back. Place the hands closer to the chest. Lift in upper dog. Come back into tabletop and we're moving back, tucking the toes. You can move him back into child pose, or maybe this time I will choose the puppy pose. So leave your hips on top of your knees, tuck in the toes, extend your arms forward, leave the crown of the head down into the mat, draw the shoulders away, really opening your back. If you are quite flexible into the shoulders, maybe you place the chin into the chest. Okay, remember, head or chin is your choice of your practice. Won't stay long. We walk the hands back into tabletop and we'll prepare to lift back into long down dog. So settle in, spreading your fingers, relax the shoulders away, lengthening your spine and start to reconnect with this beautiful inversion pose. Nice, stable, this down dog. Feel your hip bones up in the sky. Push the chest closer to the knees and feel this stretch. And prepare again, looking to the right toes and start to prepare to lift the right leg back. Again, the toes facing down the mat. The heels pull back. Create that nice 90 degrees right hip back. Walk your hands back to the standing leg. Nice variation of warrior 3. If you want to stay here, stay here. Otherwise, you can play with the hands into the prayer position to create a little bit more balance. Take a few more breathing. Place the hands down and walk your hands all the way back into three-legged dog. Maintain the right leg back. Push the heel back. Exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Step between your hands. And gentle start to settle into the high lunge. So front knee back in top of the heel a little bit back. And with inhale, you extend the fingertips all the way back up into the sky. Just you can extend the back leg or maybe a little bit bend the back knee to protecting the back. So it's your choice. Extend your hands up. Extend the hands forward, interlock the fingers, and we'll prepare to get a twist again to the left side. So maintain your shoulders, relaxing away from your ears. You feel nice and open into the collarbones. Breathe in. And breathe out. Extend the hands. Extend the left arms forward, right arms back. And just getting in this awkward twist. Breathe in. Stay with the arms where they are and maintain these left arms down and extend the right arms up. All the way up. Opening to the sky. Place your hands flat, maybe fingertips. Be careful on the hips. So draw the hip back to squaring the hips down into the mat, opening your chest to the ceiling. Place the hands down to the left side. Place the back heel down. This time we'll reverse this movement. So this time prepare to lift the right palms down and extend the left arms up. If this is too hard for you, you can place a pillow or maybe I might say a block, or maybe you place the elbows on top to the right knee. It's your choice. Otherwise, opening up. You can maybe draw a little bit the knee back to ease the pose, or maybe move forward. Roll the arms over the head so you can place with this. So please take in any variation you wish of this pose. You can just settle from the bind if you have in your practice. So first I'm start to move the right arm underneath to the right leg. So almost the shoulders going underneath. And I'm saying extend the left arms up. Open the chest. And if you find the fingers, start to find the fingers. Maybe the head is going to be forward. And that's okay. But what we're aiming from here to drawing back. So move the left shoulders up to the ceiling, bend the front leg, and the more you bend the front leg, the easier it will become. Stay with the core engaged, look down into the mat. And this is a little bit of challenge. Maybe start to shuffle the back leg into the front of the mat. Gentle heel, ball of the field, just gentle start to move. This is a preparation for a little bit more advanced pose. It's bird of paradise. We won't take it today. It's just flow. If you have it, you can play with the birds of paradise. Otherwise, you stay down, look down, lift the front heel, and relax the hands down into the mat. Walk the back leg forward. Just enjoy some forward fold to relax the tension into the hamstrings. Bend the knees tiny bit. Interlock your fingers or maybe the elbows and just completely let go. Shuffle to one side to another. Take the fingers down. Bring the big toes to touch. Heels distance apart. Bend the knees and coming into chair pose. Extend the hands. Briefly look up. Breathing nice and long. Feeling the legs activate. Breathing in and breathe out. Place your hands all the way down into the mat. Lengthening with the crown of the head. And exhale, please, forward fold. Step here. The left leg back. Right leg is forward, so the same leg is forward, and come back, reclaim this twist. Take the left arm down, extend the right arms up. So again, we twist to the right side. The right leg is forward, left leg is back. Really pushing here. And this is a variation. You can place the back knee down and coming into the easy variation of the side plank with the knee stacking on top. Or if you want to get a little bit in the pose, you start lifting into the side plank. So tucking the toes, pushing the right arms up. Place the hands down into the mat and move forward. And exhale, dive into Vinyasa. Relax the toes, opening the chest and tuck the toes. Come back into a nice long down dog. Come back in this down dog, looking on your knees, looking to the other leg. So gaze to the left leg. And prepare this time to bring the awareness with the left leg by lift the left leg back, pushing the heel. Really nice, toes facing down to the mat. Really pushing in your arms, maintain your core. Walk your hands to the standing leg. And again, recreate this variation of the warrior 3 with the fingertips can stay down. The fingers can come into the prayer position. Any variation you practice. Maybe just play this. Take inhale through the nose. And exhale. Engage the core. And we'll again place the hands down. We'll come back into three-legged dog. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Maintain the back leg nice and long. Push the heel. Exhale. Bring the knee in your chest. Look between your hands. Step between your hands. And just take a moment to arrive into the high lunge. Knee on top of the ankles. Extend the body up. So now again, you release the hands up in the sky. You open the chest. Draw the navel in. You can have the shorter distance in between the legs if you are on the beginner of this journey. Extend the hands up and extend the hands forward. Interlock the fingers and again bend your elbows. Maintain your fingers into parallel with your sternum and twist to the left side. Take a few more moments here. You stay in the twist and you prepare to extend your arms. Right arms go forward, left arms back. Maintain this structure on your shoulders, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. The back leg can be a little bit bent. And move forward, take the right arms down and extend the left arms up. Get a twist and again opening the chest to the sky, but avoid to pull the hip bones up. So draw the hip bones down and squaring the hips. Open the chest, look up, breathing in. And breathe out. And place your hands down. We switch sides. This time we'll switch. Take the left hands down. Come on the back heel down, bending in the front leg and extend the right arms up. Very close the front knee to the shoulder. Open the chest. Again, playing on this pose. You can roll the hands over the head. You can explore this variation. But if you want to get straight away into this, the bind on the other side, again, prepare to look down first into the mat. And start to move the left arms underneath to the left leg. And again, if you can't find your fingers, you just extend the hands. Or if you feel alright, you start to move your hands with the palms facing up. So the back of your palms, really, this is the way you can do this. Train the shoulders to bind. Maybe you find your fingers. Or maybe you find your wrist, depending how you practice. If you find the wrist again, move forward and draw the top shoulders up to the ceiling. Again, you can stay happy here, otherwise you look down. And again, preparing to shuffle the back leg a little bit forward. Again, we do the same thing. Stay here, left the front heel up. Get nice twist here. And place the heels down. Relax the hands down into the mat and coming forward into the fourfold. Check any variation of the fourfold you have. Maybe hooking the big toes. Maybe place your hands on your shin. Maybe on the block. Pull the shoulders away. Maintain first a long spine. And exhale, draw here the chest closer to the knees for a second. Place the hands forward. The same leg is going back. So I'm step back, the right leg is back, left leg is forward. And get a twist to the left side. Extend the left arms up, right palms is down. And be welcome to approach any variation of the side plank. You remember, you can place the knee down and suck in the knees on top of each other. Otherwise, you can maintain the back leg long and start to shuffle the right leg on top to the left leg and open the chest and extend the left arms up. Steady breathing. Place the hands down into the mat and prepare to release your body all the way flat into the mat. Cobra or upper dog, and exhale, legs coming into child pose. So take the knees to the side or puppy pose, extend the arms forward and just close your eyes. Moment sinking into nice long child pose, looking forward. Relax the head and checking the breathing, checking the practice, checking the intention. Moving on, so we start now to lift the wrist up, maybe lift your fingers up, any things you feel you need to do. When you're ready, you come back into tabletop and lift your body up into down dog. Maybe this down dog it's a little bit higher, maybe you feel more open in down dog. Now look between your hands. So any variation to step between your hands. You can walk your legs, you can jump between your legs, whatever feels good for you, please do. So reaching down into the sole of your feet. Bend tiny bit your legs, maintain your lower core engaged and pull the shoulders away. Send the right leg back. And again, this time really maintain the right leg parallel with the mat. Toes facing down, push the heels and extend arms over the body. It's like an airplane. Pull the shoulders away and stay here. But if you have a little bit more advanced variation available, you extend the hands over the head, ears coming parallel with the triceps, and extend the fingers, nice core is engaged. Breathe in. And breathe out, place your hands down and step the right leg back. Extend gentle the front leg, walk your hands to the right side, bring the sole of the feet parallel, and we prepare to fold in this wide-legged dog. So relax the head down. Maybe if you want to walk your hands between your legs, maybe the head touch or maybe not, the mat, doesn't matter. If the hand, maybe move the head side to side, relaxing the tension. We'll focus here to move, no moving back. Focus here to pivot tiny bit on the toes to get more extension into the back of the legs, more stability. Point the left toes where it's come from on the front of the mat. Bring the back leg into the high lunge and place the back knee down. Starting your time to extend the front leg and move straight away to the left side and invite the right leg close to the left. Now from this point, take a moment to arrive in the pose. Place the hands down on the back, fingers facing your heels. Push the chest forward. You remain here. Or if you want to make a little bit harder this pose, see if you can point the toes and lift your heels up. Reach up, look up, pull the shoulders away, core is engaged. And when you're ready, you relax the body down. Well done. And come back by gentle bend the legs, crossing your ankles, bring the knees close, roll over your ankles and come back into tabletop. You can step back into your plank. And just checking for a second your plank, pushing here, and remember bring your knees a bit closer, bring the heels to touch. This is not a down dog, so the bum is not sticking out. We aim the bum to go down, the tailbones under. Walk your hands a little bit forward and just get a little bit long plank. So really long plank. Engage your core, nice and stable. A few more breathing like this. Hold. Notice your core. Place the knees down. This time bring your hands next to the body. Relax the shoulders away and just coming in the little ball. close your eyes and just let this moment to remind you the practice and the breathing. And place the hands forward, place the palms into the mat, and curl back into your tabletop, lift back into down dog. Now again, looking chest closer to the knees, stretch here, lift your heels up, walking, stepping the legs between your hands, your choice. And again, moving to the other side. So bring your attention on the other leg. So really we need to root down into the right leg and now lift the left leg. So push the heels back and toes facing down the mat. Again, you can even remain here, but if you really want to challenge tiny bit this balance, you start to bend tiny bit the standing leg. If you want, you can place the hands and just start to extend the hands into airplane. Otherwise, you see if you can extend the hands over the head. Maybe push back, really maintain this pose. Place the hands down and bending the leg all the way back into the mat. So any things you want, again, walk your hands to the left side. Take a moment to arrive in the pose with the sole of the feet parallel and dive the head down. Relax the head down. This time maybe find your elbows into the mat. Maybe don't find the elbows, maybe take the palms. That's the same, so no worry. You can find whatever is good for you and accept the practice that is today. Place the hands up, looking in the front of the mat. Walk your hands all the way into the front of your mat. Place the back knee down. Extend the front leg. All the way to the left side. Take a moment to bring the left leg closer, bending. Again, you can take your fingertips and you just stay here, but just moving up. Otherwise, the fingers facing the heels. Pull the shoulders away, pointing the toes and push your bum up. Lift up. Shoulders on top of the wrist. Really look up. When you're ready, relax. Extend here, this time bow legs. And just maybe shuffle tiny bit forward. And start to bend the knees. And bring your hip bones closer to your heels. Start to roll gentle the body all the way down into the mat. Maybe allow a few more moments with the eyes closed. Just allow the body to arrive in this position. We'll prepare for some variation of the bridge poses. Before we go there, we're just checking back with the breathing. When you are ready, you start to think about to lift the sole of the feet parallel in alignment with your hips, knees parallel. And we focus to bring the pelvis forward up without twisting the head. So leave the head looking up and start to lift your pelvis up. If this is all you can do, it's okay. Otherwise, start to shuffle the shoulders and start to push the pelvis a bit forward. The knees should be on top of the ankles. You might interlock the fingers underneath and stretch your arm. Nice long inhale. Look up to the ceiling. Just take a few more moments here. Notice the legs, the glutes, the hips, and relax the body down. I like to move the knees side to side. We'll prepare for the second one. For a moment, just play and relax the hips side to side. Just playing here a few more times is a good chance to Really checking back with the hips, and we're moving back. So push the pelvis up to the ceiling, reach up, and maintain the knees in alignment with your ankles, lift up. Again, interlock the fingers underneath and just really bring the sole of the feet parallel. Lift the right leg up, push and pointing the toes up. And when you're ready, maybe take the right ankles on top to the left knee and draw the right knee back into the mat, flexing the sole of the feet to protect the knee and pushing the left leg up, really feeling activation glutes. Extend the right leg up, switch sides. So take the other leg, extend the left leg up. Maintain your hip bones up, really push up, extend the other leg, reach up, and again flex the sole of the feet, place the ankle on top to the right knee, drawing as much as you can the knee back into the mat, open the chest and stay here. Releasing anytime you want, lift the knee down, moving again the knee side to side. Any variation if you practice the wheel, if you practice again this bridge, please do. You can play with this, you can explore this practice. It's also exploration, it's your choice of discovering poses, finding the space. Because it's a back bend, it's really nice and calm. So again, come back, maybe lift up. Maybe if you have a block, you can place the block underneath of the sacrum and just remain there. That's absolutely fine. Otherwise, you can just one more time lift your hip bones up into the bridge, and that's okay. You might shuffle the fingers underneath. You can place the palms underneath of your ears, looking on your elbows and stay here. And this is it. This is what you can do. Nod to the side, looking on your elbows and push up. Otherwise, you can even place in the crown of the head into the mat and push up. Or maybe place the elbows, any variation, maybe the wheel, anything you want to explore, please do. Maybe this is enough for you. Please remain here into the palms as long as you can feel your palms really into the mat. Otherwise, you can place the crown of the head or maybe bring your elbows into the mat and start to move your body forward. Any variation. Again, remember, and you release the head down when you're ready and come back into the center. Well done, guys. So just shuffle side to side, just moving the knees. Now leave your knees to touch, bring the knees into the chest. This time hug the knees, give your knees a hug. Maybe moving side to side to massage in the back, lift the chest, lift your shoulders, give your knees a hug, find your ankles and squeeze your body in this place. We start now to soften in the practice, we go to the end. So it's important to softening this moment. This is one of my favorite part of the practice when we get to the end and we'll feel the practice. Move the knees to the right side. You can take the right hand on top to the knees, relax the shoulders, close your eyes and just gentle start to tune into the breathing. Notice your twist. Notice how you feel. So remember, the practice is in your hands. So each time you come into yoga mat, it's not a competition. It's not about how deep we can get in some poses or in other. Bring the knees into the chest, move it to the other side, take the left hand on top to the knees, move the head to the other and squeeze the knees and just again softening up. So it's not about how perfect is the back bend, how perfect is the warrior three, how perfect is the lunge. It's about the journey. It's about you to learn and to stay with the breathing and experience this journey inwards. Each pose you can make in like internal meditation. It's a healing the mind, healing the body. And we're ready to take the last poses. So from here, when we're ready, we'll bring back the knees into the chest. And now place hands on the knees and separate the knees, flexing the sole of the feet. Place the hands underneath of the knees and draw the knees closer to the shoulders. You remain here, otherwise you make it harder by taking outside of the sole of the feet. Maintain the sole of the feet flex and start to bring the sole of the feet up, so facing the sole of the feet the ceiling. Start to extend your arms and now activate the shoulders down into the mat. By doing so, you're lengthening the crown of the head. Pull the tailbones down into the mat and just feel your spine long. Take here a few more breathing. You can close your eyes and just allow the hips to opening up. You can bring the sole of the feet back to back and draw the edge back and bend the knees and bring the heels a bit closer to your sit bones and just rolling side to side. Pull the shoulders away and we'll take a few more movements, and we are ready. We'll come back into the final pose of Shavasana, so in any choice you wish. Make yourself comfortable for the final pose, and maybe the sole of the feet just really extending. Maybe have a blanket. Maybe if you feel any discomfort into the lower back, you always encourage to place the sole of the feet outside of the mat, knees touching. And just close your eyes, the hands on the chest, or if you don't feel comfortable and you really want to let go, leave the palm facing up and just simply extend the legs. This is the final pose when we complete let go. And just leave this practice to settle in. And let the body to be heavier. And just simply let go. Let the body the chance to go through to all the practice, to process what we just done. A beautiful place when you can stay longer, at least 5-10 minutes. I can finish the video and you still stay in Shavasana. Settle into the breathing. And I'd like to thank you so much, and Namaste.